provides exponential benefits to schools.
As I appreciate INSEE's global company, I would like to know that this new program, which has been in operation in St. Peter's since September 2013, is a very wonderful program, less time consuming, a great management tool. All our records, students' records, class registers, lesson plans, schemes of work, financial records, administrative records, notices are all computer-based and online and retrievable from any corner of the globe.
With support from INSEE's Global, the school is set to pilot the use of tablets for grades 10 and 11 in September to replace manual textbooks.
Global St. Peter's is piloting the use of tablets to replace manual textbooks in Gambian schools. Our grade 8s and 10s now come to school with tablets, downloading electronic textbooks and all the electronic materials and educational apps as part of this pilot project.
The paper system of managing schools seems to work pretty well, but propounders of these latest technologies say it provides a comprehensive management platform that makes teaching and learning easier and leaves the school paperless.
There is no longer any need for paper if a school uses the entire system as it was intended. Results, student attendance, scheme of work, lesson plans are all managed online and information is available in real time, on demand, anywhere in the world, as long as the teacher has access to the internet. So principals can now travel for the summer. The system features 150 reports and analysis tools, such as enrollment, performance, teacher contact time, etc.
In his launching statement, the Treasurer Board of Directors of St. Peter's commended management for embracing what he calls a landmark project in monitoring and evaluating the process of teaching and learning.
The initiative, ladies and gentlemen, is not being taken as an end in itself. It is one which has been conceived, designed, and going to be implemented, hopefully with a great deal of professionalism and success. And I wish to commend the management of St. Peter's High School and the principal, of course, at the head, for being so brave to embrace such a novelty in the history of education in this country.
A thrilling performance was staged by the school's drama group on the benefits of the school management system and a PowerPoint demonstration on the use of the technology. Being one of the first schools to roll out ICT education, this particular development can serve to put the school on a new pedestal in its quest to providing quality education for Gambians. Samuel Ba, GRTS.
The National Association of Gambian Nurses and Midwives have been at the forefront of efforts to improve the status of medical practitioners. This has significantly helped in the association's work, particularly in providing vital support to vulnerable people through community-based initiatives. Buba SMCC reports.
Membership keeps increasing due to the association's proactive nature of fulfilling its mandates. Among them is to give their utmost in providing primary health care delivery qualitatively and efficiently. The National Association of Gambian Nurses and Midwives doesn't stop at harmonizing nurses and midwives into one big association, but they have crossed the borders of the country to network with sister associations across the globe. The work of the nurses is indeed noble and godly, bearing in their minds that it goes with pride and humility, always at work 24/7.
Nurses and midwives are the only group of healthcare workers that are around the patient 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Nurses work in 3 shifts every day, including public holidays, weekends, in all areas and levels, in every corner in this country, making sure that our patient department, maternity units, accident and emergency units, and other important service delivery units remain open and accessible to the general public.
The head of School of Nursing and Midwifery, Lamin Suare, hailed the Nurses and Midwives Association for their relentless service to the nursing fraternity and as well towards their job. He, however, employed them to keep up the momentum as they serve as ambassadors to the would-be nurses.
We would always encourage you to come over and over again and be with us, because it is an inspiration for our students. They would be seeing you and they would also be learning from you all the time that you are around, and would be also looking forward to, achieving the various positions and, qualifications and whatever that you have achieved during your years of practice.
Human resource development is crucial for effective health care delivery, said Dr. Veronica Njaika.
It will help the nurses who need to get in-service training and continuing education to learn best practices based on evidence so that they can provide the best care for the patients. Another component of that is that the new students coming in would then have the facilities, the support, moral support, as well as the instruments in the form of in-service training and orientation, so that they can also transition smoothly into the nursing profession. In other words, they'll know what they're doing, and then that would translate to providing safe and effective care for our patients.
Some people were awarded certificates by the association for their outstanding contributions to the health sector. It is opined that the award will serve as a motivating factor for others to follow suit. The National Association of Gambian Nurses and Midwives is a registered association resolved to maintaining the standards of healthcare delivery, even to the remotest part of the country. Buba SMCC, GRTS.
Now, officials of the Banjul City Council have concluded a 3-day mid-year finance retreat meant to critically review the expenditures of the council. Uminjai covered the closing of the retreat, and she now reports.
City Hall of Banjul, the mid-year financial retreat by the Banjul City Council officials is said to be the beginning of a journey that is set to critically look at the council's expenditures that come from taxpayers. As the maiden financial retreat by a city council that represents people of diverse responsibilities, the exercise will be looking at all the expenditures of the council, while it will enable taxpayers to have a better understanding of how their monies are being spent. This is the first retreat in the annals of the history of the Banjul City Council, and officials deem it fit to hold such a retreat as it will avail the officials in the different sections the opportunity to review areas that have been left out, thereby smoothing the operations of the council.
So this retreat today would allow all of us to look at all the revenue units of the council eventually, by the end of the 3-day period.
We have been spending ratepayers' money, taxes, etc., etc. Now it is time for us to ask ourselves whether what we have been spending is on the right track or not. Do we have to go back, or do we have to go forward, or do we have to evaluate ourselves, as the case may be?
This should make a difference because the concerns highlighted here will enable management improve on their strategies in revenue generation and control mechanisms. Councils are now perceived as stakeholders of economic and social development.
Abdoulaye Ba, the mayor of Banjul, said the 3-day retreat will critically look at the challenges confronting the council and as well pave the way forward.
We have been elected to represent the people with certain responsibilities. One, financial, is the collection that we are collecting. And how can we spend these collections? Because if we get to law, by law we are guided. We have been guided by the law that 60% of our collection should be plowed back to the nation. If at all we are on the right direction, that can give us the way out, that we are walking in the right side, that was convinced by these people to be elected.
Now that they have